the legendary, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Scott Leonard Glabb!
You don't know how long I've been waiting to show that boxing video. Woo. I did not want to get fired. I mean, I retired 3 years ago, and I just showed it today. Thanks, Barry, for helping me edit it with the slow-mo. Lily, you're not going to go back and say anything, right? Because I think you're the only one that's not retired that's still teaching, right? All right. Man. All right. So, hey, we handed out some stickers earlier. Please don't place them on any tables or in the bathroom. You can put them on your ass. I don't care if you put them there. Sit on my face. That's fine. I just wanted to say some thank yous, Jasper and Campus Jacks, for letting us host here. Hey, Mike, can we turn down the middle two lights real quick? Because I can't see anybody in front of me. I want to see who I'm talking. Oh, yeah, you can turn it back up. No. How's it? Yeah, if you can bring them down. Is there a way we can bring the lights down a little bit? Yeah, okay. And then my wife, Andrea, for hosting this, putting this together. Yeah. Victor and Daniel, they're gonna, Victor here, your bingo guy, and then Daniel's gonna be doing the music afterwards, so stick around. We're gonna be dancing to some music. I know some of the wrestlers don't know how to dance or don't know what Indian dancing, but there's plenty of girls here who can do it. My sister, Louette, came all the way down from Washington State. I still need those lights down. And then Steve Martinez, he wrestled for me, graduated in 2009, came all the way from Virginia Beach to be here. Virginia Beach. So I know all of you had some way of impacting me. I thank you for coming tonight, and you've also impacted me. And my alumni, I love my alumni. I was the best career anyone could ever have, teaching and coaching in Santa Ana. This was the best kept secret in Orange County. It certainly was. We had a lot of fun. You guys stressed me out quite a bit. There was, oh man, I tell you, there's days where I just wanted to walk out that wrestling room and never come back. But yeah, it's true. And I had a job there. I still had to teach, so why not? So I just want to thank everybody, but you, Laura, you pissed me off. We would go to the state tournament, and Laura, we would always get reimbursed by the school district for all the food, and Laura would turn in all the beer receipts from him and Sadie and all the assistant coaches drinking all weekend. That's illegal, isn't it, Brian? You can't drink on a school field trip. Laura did it all the time. I'm a Christian. I didn't drink. I didn't drink on any of those trips. So, hey, listen, I'm trying out some new material. I'm going to be working on some notes, so bear with me. I took a comedy class right before COVID. I was going to go open up for a friend of mine that's a comedian, and then COVID hit, and I didn't have the chance. So this was the one time I really wanted to use this material. It's kind of on my bucket list. Yeah. All right, you can hold your applause. All right, just laugh, okay? Listen, this is comedy. This isn't a speech I'm doing for the teachers at the school, all right? So if you're gonna get offended and try and cancel me, there's the door, all right? Okay, so this comedy thing's on my bucket list. Other things on my bucket list, I want to see Sugar Bear and Bert with their shirt off someday. Yeah. I want to go. Oh, all right. I want to go to lunch with Killian someday where he doesn't talk about moringa, pickleball, or Brussels sprouts. That's all you talk about when we go hang out, Killian. That's it. Those three things is all I hear. True, Margie? True? Thank you. 3 more colonoscopies. I can't wait. And I think, Laura, you and I should try to talk to the doctor and go 2 for 1. All right? And then you and I could just sit there next to each other in that fetal position and just look at each other while we're going under. And then you know what? We'll wake up and we'll be on the opposite side of where we started. That would be scary. And then the last thing, I just wanted to meet Froyland's mom, but with her shirt on, Froyland, with her shirt on, okay? Keep it on, baby. So, yes, I had a comedy coach, and it wasn't you, Killian. I had another comedy coach. And he says people should laugh at the misfortune of others. So let's start with my dad. Yeah. He was an alcoholic, a drug addict, a sex addict, and a gambler. So, you know, there was no Father of the Year award there, right? My senior year, my dad came up to me and goes, "Son, I do drugs, and you can do drugs too." "Oh, thanks. Permission to do drugs." Super. What every other kid in the high school wanted to hear. What a moment, son-father moment for the two of us. "So let's go pick some shrooms, Dad." Yeah. Oh, I went to a doctor's appointment. He's 73 years old. He was having some trouble. My sister said, "No, you can have him." So he moved down to Orange County. I put him up in assisted living. We go to a doctor's appointment, and the doctor looks at him and goes, "Mr. Glabb, you still doing meth?" I go, "Zoinks!" It's like, boing, Scooby-Doo. I'm going, oh my gosh, I haven't had my first beer yet, and this guy's doing meth. Holy cow. So my dad died in 2011, so it's okay, I can say this stuff about him. And I thought, you know what, my dad was always getting in trouble. He was always being arrested. In fact, I told my mom when I was a kid that I wanted to be a cop to keep my dad out of jail. So I decide I'm gonna Google my dad, and this article comes up where he was arrested for trying to kill his girlfriend with a crossbow. I'm going, what, did my dad have a closet of medieval weapons? Spear, battle axe, crossbow. Yes, I'll kill her with the crossbow. That's what I'll do. Boing, I missed. So, yeah, that was my dad. So, but you know what though? A friend of mine, Jerry's not here. He said he brought my father to the Lord right before he passed away. So, hoping to see him in heaven. I joined wrestling in 7th grade, and my coach said, "Hey, you're a natural. You're a natural, Glabb." You know what I was? A natural loser. That's what I was. I never won anything up to that point. Well, I did win one thing. I was the fastest sperm. I beat 30 million. Woo! My mom is so proud. She is so proud. That first year, I lost every single match I wrestled. In fact, the first match I wrestled, the kid put his stomach over the top of my face. I couldn't breathe and he was pinning me. I thought I saw my life pass before me. I don't even know what I'm doing up here. I don't even know why I continue to wrestle. Oh, I did win one match. It was a scrimmage. It was a practice match in the wrestling room, and the only person keeping score was me in my head. So I counted that one as my win. I need my drink. You know, somebody bring me up that water. Thank you. Yeah, I'm kind of off the Diet Coke. Oh, did somebody pee in that? Oh gosh, wouldn't be the first time these guys did that to me. So in 9th grade, I finally made varsity and I won my first match and I'm all excited and the kid won't even look me in the eye. He's looking down and I walk off and I'm high-fiving everybody and one kid goes, "Glabb, you got a booger on your cheek." And I'm going, oh. I run over to the fountain and there's a big booger on my cheek. That kid blew his nose on me. I can't believe that. My first match and the kid and he wouldn't even look at me after the high five and that piece of crap kid. At 16, I wanted to be a teacher and a coach. That was my dream. I wrestled through high school. I wrestled in college. I went to Eastern Washington University. Cooper Cup, MVP, Super Bowl. No? He and I went to the same school, just 35 years apart. You know, we have that red football field. It looks a lot like my red neck, right? We're the only one in the whole nation that has a red football field. So I graduated college. I said, I'm going back to my old high school. I volunteered. I substitute taught. I'm getting ready. My old high school coach says, "Hey, Glabb, I'm going to leave. I'm going to recommend you for the job. I'm 23. I think I got this. I'm a shoo-in." No, they hired some guy. They said, "Oh, we hired Andy Kohler. He paid his dues." The guy was a 400-pound pedophile. I'm not kidding. Well, later he was arrested. But I'm sitting there going, was I supposed to take Pedo 101 with Jeffrey Epstein in college? Would that have got me that job? I don't know. So I went up to Seattle. I just wanted a coaching and teaching job. So I went up to Seattle and I'm interviewing next to another guy. They had dual interview and he had one hand, you guys. I'm going, oh my God, I got this. This guy's, seriously. Is there anybody here with one hand? I hope I didn't. Oh, man. Well, I told you, I'm going to offend some people. So I'm thinking, I got this. He's got one hand. I got two, right? I'm thinking, I nailed this. Oh, no, they hired nubs. Yeah. Yep. So no job, no purpose, low self-esteem. My confidence is shot. I got depressed. I got suicidal. A friend of mine talked me into admitting myself into a psychiatric care unit. I went in on a 5150. This is when you're a danger to yourself or somebody else. I go in, they put you on a 72-hour hold. They're not letting you out for anything. They took my shoelaces, my belt, my watch. They tried taking my virginity, but I said, hell no. I'm keeping that. Okay, so when they put you in the psych ward, there's no place for depressed people. They don't give you a wing for the depressed people. They put you in with everybody, the psychotics, the schizophrenics, and the liberals. All of them. It's just not fair. I know there's some liberals in here. Canos? Okay, a few of you? Yeah, eat it. So I sit down and I have breakfast. And there's a blonde lady sitting next to me, and she just gets up and pulls all her pants and underwear down around her ankles and just stands there, and I'm going, oh my God, I lost my appetite. What the hell am I doing here? So I saw a psychiatrist. He diagnosed me with OCD. They put me on medication. I'm getting ready to leave. I'm stoked. I'm going to start all over again. And I see this kid I had in English, 8th grader, comes running down the hall. Mr. Glabb, what are you doing here? I go, oh my gosh, oh, I don't feel well. He goes, neither does my mom. We're checking her in right now. I go, well, tell your mom not to sit next to the blonde lady. It is not pretty. So I had a girlfriend that lived in California. My sister lived here. My girlfriend goes, hey, what do you got to lose? You can't get a job in Washington. Why don't you come down here? I hated coming to, sorry, sister. I hated coming to California to visit. People were arrogant. They called me a loser. I don't know if they wrestled me in junior high or what. But, I mean, people would flip me off as I'm walking along. It was just horrible experience coming down here. And this is the last place I wanted to live. And beaches, bikinis, and Botox is not where you want to send a depressed guy. It isn't. So I came down, and the only thing I brought with me was a snow cone machine. I don't know why the hell I brought a snow cone machine with me. All right, do you talk back to the TV when you're at home? Jesus. Well, keep going. I got another drink. Yeah, he probably didn't wrestle for me. Yeah. So I'm selling snow cones. This is how I'm making ends meet. And I go to Vaughn's down there at Seal Beach. I'm getting all set up, and I see this poor homeless guy. He's washing everybody's windows, and I'm setting my stuff up. And he comes over, and I go, hey, dude, I'll give you a couple bucks. You wash my windows, and then I'll give you a free snow cone. And so I'm setting up. I got everything going. I'm a half hour in. Nothing. Nobody bought anything. He comes over with a wad of money. He's counting it. He's looking at me going, where's my snow cone and my money? And I'm going, oh, my gosh, I cannot believe this guy made off with more money than me. Maybe I should be homeless, because you did give me a place to live, Louette. Should have kicked me out. It would have made more money. I did go to Kmart down in Lake Forest, down kind of your way there, Killian, or everybody. And I went down to, there was a Kmart down there, and I set up, and I had a great day. I think I made $80 selling snow cones. So I'm happy. I'm driving down the 405. Everything's in the back of my truck. Right down by the Spectrum, I see in my back window all these dollar bills flying out. I put my cigar box with all the money in it, flying out. Oh no, you know what I did? This is how desperate. I pulled over off the freeway and tried to catch some of those $1 bills. I'm out on the freeway going, and they just keep going. I didn't realize that when people drove, the dollar bills just kept flying back. I didn't get a $1 bill, not a one. So yeah, 2 college degrees, and I'm selling snow cones. Pretty pathetic. I got a job at Marina High School. I was there for 2 years. I quit. I couldn't find a job anywhere, and somebody goes, Santa Ana's looking for a coach. I go, Santa Ana? I don't like driving through Santa Ana, let alone work there. Hey, it was bad in the 90s. Everything was boarded up. It was scary. It was like Compton. I'm not kidding. I'm a corn-fed white boy from Washington. I don't belong down there driving around. So I didn't have any other choice. I walked in, I shake hands with the athletic director. He says, you're hired. And I go, you didn't ask me any questions. He goes, nobody else applied for the job. You're the man. I'm going, you know what? What do these coaches know that I don't know? Well, I'll tell you what they knew. That Santa Ana is #1 in the nation at the time for economic hardship. That's poverty, education, overcrowded housing. They're also #1 in Orange County for homicides, property crimes, robberies. Hey, we are the champions, my friends. Yeah, give it up, Santa Ana. Oh yeah, you're also #1 in gangs. And they told me, oh, we call them cholos. I go, cholos? That sounds like a musical instrument. Hey, what do you play? I play the vato. I play the cholo. That's jam. Jesus. Have you ever seen cholos fight? I'm serious. I watch them fight at Santa Ana. It's like, oh, you hit me. What? You don't even know how many fights I broke up. Well, you didn't have to break them up because they wouldn't hit each other. But girls, oh my gosh. My first dual meet, I have 2 kids wrestling, and there's a girl fight right next to the mat. And nobody's helping me. I'm over there peeling the fingers out. I go, help. I go, security, help. He goes, I can't, I'm union. Stay in school. You know what else they're #1 in? I'm going to offend somebody now. Teen pregnancy. I saw it on Fox News. It's true. Yep. Labor Day has a whole nother meaning in Santa Ana. Home of the 30-year-old grandma. Santa Ana, there's a sign when you come in. Home of the 30. That's right. In fact, they considered making that a graduation requirement. Kind of like community service. But then somebody said, do we have to give a waiver to the ugly ones? And I go, well, hey, it's comedy. Go. We had a bad perception. We were known as thugs, vandals, and thieves, and they were. I remember before I came, they wouldn't let us go to any tournaments. They went to Laguna Hills High School the year before, and they trashed the drama department. They threw paint around, stole stuff. So it was really hard to get into tournaments. And I remember coaches would come up to me at tournaments, and they would say, hey, Coach Glabb, can you ask one of your kids if they found a black purse? I go, Jose, let's go. Okay, I saw you with it. They're all named Jose, so. Hey, Coach, did you see one of your kids wearing a green backpack? Yeah, Jose. Let's go. Hey, Coach, did your kids see a 5-year-old blonde kid? Oh, Jose, you told me you were babysitting that kid. He's the neighbor. Kidnapping. Yes, kidnapping. Santa Ana, they're trying to keep that rep up. Yep. So, no joke, Santa Ana High School was a tough place to work. In fact, my probably first week at Santa Ana, I was called a racist, a bully, and an asshole, and that was just by the principal. Thank you, Killian. Killian gave me that one. Killian wrote that one. That's the only thing he's ever written. Except his name. Except his name, okay? You know what really made me mad and pissed me off about these kids? Their grades. Their grades were horrible. They had their blood alcohol level was higher than their GPA. Thanks, Laura. That's the only one Laura wrote. Have you ever heard of that movie, The Incredibles, that family of superheroes? Yeah, so I had the ineligibles. A family of super flunkies. That was, yeah, that's who I had. So here's how it went. Hey, Jose, what are your grades? Oh, I only have 4 Fs. Only 4 Fs? Oh my God, congratulations. UCLA, here we come. All right, Jose, going to UCLA. You know what else pisses me off? Their stupid excuses for missing practice. This was Rat. He's not here, so I can say this. Oh, yeah, I have to go home and vacuum. Oh, yeah, that carpet, I'm sure that carpet's real thick with dirt. Yeah. It can't wait an hour. Yeah. Another one. Oh, yeah, we got to go home and feed the dog. All righty. Yeah, we don't want to starve to death. Oh, this was a good one. Hey, Coach, I got to go home and help my dad watch my little brother. Is your little brother Satan? Is he named Lucifer? You need 2 sets of eyes to watch this kid. All right, you better run along. But here's the one that just pissed me off the most. Coach, I got quinceañera practice. What the hell's a quinceañera? Oh, it's like a white guy's sweet 16 birthday party. Why do you have to practice for a quinceañera? Oh, well, I'm a chumbalamba. A chumba-whata? Oh, I'm one of those guys that dance at the party. Oh my gosh. Spell chumbalamba. Coach, I can't. I'm uneligible. It's ineligible. Oh, sorry, Coach. Next, you're going to tell me you play pin the tail on a chupacabra, right? Only a live one. Could you imagine go to a quinceañera with a bunch of chumbalumbas chasing a chupacabra? I wouldn't miss practice for that. I would. I'd say practice is canceled. So the biggest struggle for me at Santa Ana was Spanish. I didn't learn Spanish. I didn't know Spanish. Like I said, I'm a white guy, and it didn't come easy to me. I'm a visual learner, and I hear it all around me. The only thing I knew, and I said it to my class every day, ¿Cómo estás, las niños del maíz? Yeah, if you saw the movie, you'd be laughing. This side of the room doesn't. What the heck is that? It's a movie called Children of the Corn. It was a bunch of demon-possessed kids. It was from the 80s. So a parent-teacher conference went a little bit like this. Hola, no habla español el gringo. And they would go, hola, no habla English el chapo. Oh, man. I'm either going to have a great year of fundraising or I'm going to be a drug mule. Can you see on Netflix, The Day I Met El Chapo? Hey, speaking of Netflix, we got a Netflix, Adon Korea. Wave, Adon. So he was on a series called Love on the Spectrum US. You want that one, not the other one. You're going to be looking on the other one. It's not US, and you're not find him. He had a blind date on there, and he's hilarious. He has these great voices. So he had 2 episodes. He did like what is that thing? A blind date rotation. Speed dating. There you go. Except for you, it was really slow, right? Okay, here we go. Oh, where do I sit? Okay, yeah. Anyway, you were hilarious. I loved it. And if you, Lily, get Netflix or I'm going to make sure you're fired. You need to see that. By the way, I know you probably don't like this, but this is Congressman Lou Correa's son. Adon, yes. Can you believe a congressman trusted me with his kid? I should have boxed you. I should have called you out, Adon. And we should just... So the kids had this great idea. Let's teach Glabb Spanish. I'm thinking, hey, why not? I can coach in Spanish. I can talk to their parents in Spanish. Little did I know they were teaching me cuss words, right? So we go to this first tournament. Little Ronnie comes up to me and goes, hey, coach, this kid's nickname is Puto. All right, Puto, let's go. Come on, Puto. Get in there. Puto's going, huh? What the, right? So Puto's wrestling, and the kid he's wrestling takes a shot, right? And I go, push the head down, Puto, push the head down. And then I say, el culo, because that means head in Spanish. Oh my gosh. Puto looks at me, goes, and he takes his hand and goes, whoop, right up that guy's butthole, right? Well, there's a little bone right up here at the top of your crack. You're going to go, I'll go home tonight and feel for it. I know you will. It's right there. Puto got his hand caught in there, and he starts pulling on it, and that kid's, oh, his ass is going up in the air. And then the ref stops the match. The other kid throws a punch at him. It's chaos. We're all sitting on the bench going, what the heck just happened? Puto looks at us with the same hand he just did a butt drag with. He goes, oh my God. This is what I put up with, Lily. You didn't know it. Oh my gosh. So, little Ronnie comes up to me and goes, oh, coach, you told him to grab his butthole. His nickname's not Puto, it's Butterfingers. That was it. No more Spanish. I was done. Not learning anymore. You know what else I can't stand? The stupid crap these kids would say to me. Well, Sadie was there. You might not remember it, but we're weighing in, and this kid was a quarter pound over. And I go, you're a quarter pound over. Go take a piss. And he goes, what's a piss? Sadie, this kid for real? Go to the bathroom. Another kid, we were at FCA camp, and he was late for the clinic, and we go, where were you, Juan? He goes, I was sleeping. You know what? If you're going to talk like that, go back to sleep. Please. One kid said, I was born on my birthday. Duh. Hello. This is what we're dealing with at Santa Ana. Hey, my teacher friends are right over here, right? This is, yeah, they don't, well, thank you, one admitted it. The rest goes, if I admit it, then I'm a shitty teacher. So my students were fine. Yeah. One kid said to me, yeah, I'm going to take a chemical justice class. I'm going, criminal justice? And if you say it again, you're going to get arrested. I cannot believe it. But the stupidest, most scariest thing a kid ever said to me, he goes, I don't like wrestling. It make me horny. Oh, my. Please, I don't want you to like wrestling. Stay away from the wrestling room. Okay? So these guys are laughing, go, me too. You guys doing okay over there? Do you understand any of this? Yeah? Because you guys, no? Dan's going, oh, I don't. We're not wrestlers, but we get it. But you've been horny. Right? There you go. We can all relate. Okay. Speaking of horny, we had this kid on our team. His nickname was Deliverance. Because he looked like the hill. Now, we're going back to the 70s, people. There's a movie with Burt Reynolds called Deliverance, and he gets attacked by a bunch of hillbillies in Kentucky. So this kid looked like one of the hillbillies, a banjo. So Joe Gonzalez, one of our coaches, nicknamed him Deliverance, all right? So we call Deliverance. One day, Deliverance is wrestling. We had a few girls on the team that year. Esther, her brother was on the team. Levi, she's a cute girl. She's wrestling Deliverance. They're going at it. I'm just sitting there watching. It was like an after-school practice. We're just kind of hanging out. He stands up and starts doing a Beavis and Butthead. And he's got a tent pitched out here. He's got a boner. And I'm going, what the? Put that away. You're going to put somebody's eye out. It's like he was proud of it. And then poor Esther came over and goes, Glabb, am I going to get pregnant? I go, Esther, it's a graduation requirement. Okay? Community service. All right, you don't even need a waiver. You're that cute. So don't worry about it, Esther. All right, here we go. We're almost done, folks. But this is the craziest wrestling match I've ever seen. So you want to hear this? Craziest match I've ever seen. It's off season. We used to go to freestyle tournaments every Saturday. We're at El Dorado High School. We're at a tournament, and the kids mostly would just wear shorts and no shirt. We never wore singlets. And I got this kid on my team. His name is Hooters because he has them. Yeah, he does. And he's wrestling this kid, right? And he goes to shoot, and then he takes off. And I go, Sadie, what did he say? He goes, oh, he said he's going to the bathroom because he said El Baño. I go, what the? He was in the middle of a match. The kid he's wrestling, I'll never forget, was from Rosemead. He goes, it's on my hand. And I look, and there's a piece of poo on his hand. He goes, it's on my shorts. It's on my shorts. I look, and right above Rosemead was a piece of shit. Oh, my God. He crapped on that kid? And then I see 3 poo marks on the mat. boom, boom, boom. And I'll never forget what color they were Hooters. They were like a brick color. It's stuck in my mind forever. And what was really weird, I don't know why, but that kid, like, he brought an extra pair of shorts with him, and he's pulling these extra pair of shorts. I go, who brings extra? Did this kid know he's gonna get shit on? I mean, he brought extra, he's putting these shorts on, he's wiping his hand off. And then the coach from that school goes, Glabb, you gotta clean that up. And I go, oh, hell no, I'm not cleaning that up. Oh, no. So all the guys were lined up along the side of the wall, right next to that mat. They were like 10 feet away from that poo. And I go, $5, who wants to clean it? Ernie Aguilar goes, I'll do it, it's like cleaning dog crap. So Ernie's picking it up, and they got the bleach and the mops, and I'm thinking Hooters is in his car already halfway to Santa Ana. No, he comes running back in. What the? And then that kid's all ready to go, he's got his new shorts on, and they go, okay, we're gonna take the match and finish it over here. And I go, what? I should win if somebody shit on me. That should be a forfeit. You're done. Me, I win. In fact, I should win the whole tournament if somebody crapped on me. All right? No, they take the match over to the other mat, and I go, Sadie, you're going to go coach him. I'm not going over there. This kid's going to kick his ass. I mean, if somebody shit on me, I'd go nuts, right? So I'm watching the mat, and it's getting cleaned up. I'm glancing over and going, this is so embarrassing. Hooters comes running back over. I go, Hooters, what happened? He goes, I won. Okay. Well, that's good. Keep talking. I'll just wipe myself down here. Because I'm not finished. This is how it was coaching. Okay, guys, circle up. Oh, circle up. Please hit circle up. Jeez. God. All right. So could you imagine this kid going home that night from Rosemead? And the mom goes, hey, how'd you do today? How'd I do? Some kid shit on me, then he kicked my ass. How do you think I did? That would be the worst. You made that guy's, that kid probably will never forget that, Hooters. All right? Honestly, Sadie told me this a few years ago. The next week, we go to another tournament. Hooters is wrestling another Rosemead kid. Not the same Rosemead kid, another Rosemead kid. So all the Rosemead kids are watching this match because that's the guy who shit on Frankie last week. That's him. We got to wrestle him again. So Hooters is wrestling, goes, oh, takes off again. His whole team from Rosemead goes, not again. Not that time though, huh? You kept that one. You probably corked it that day. Whew. All right, I'm going to wrap it up with one more story, and then, folks, we're done. We can party, dance, all right? So Killian, he retired. I retired. He moved over by me for a little while. He's trying out this yoga place. He calls me up, goes, Glabb, you got to try yoga. And I go, yoga? I thought that was a cult. Isn't it a cult? Because there's some guy in a Speedos teaches it, right? Red Speedos. No, you got to come over here, Glabb. It's really good. It's great. I go, okay. I go over. I try it. I like it. It's fine. I need to, I'm getting up there. I need to stretch out a little more. So they have this thing called an EMS suit, electrical magnetic stimulation. It's like a wetsuit with little muscle stems all over, chest, legs, back, butt. And these people are just trying it out. They're wearing it. Oh, my God, the workout's great. And it helps with pain management and focus and sleep. And I'm going, they say, oh, it's a 20-minute workout, but it's really for an hour. So you're getting 20 minutes in an hour. And I go, that's cheating. You're cheating, right? So I tried it. And then they go, hey, do you want to, they didn't say it like this. Hey, do you want to be our guinea pig? Our test dummy? 8 weeks, 2 times a week, you wear the suit. What? Because it was $60 a shot. And I go, oh, sure, I'll try. Hey, I need to lose a little weight. I got to get, feeling better. So they send a cute little Asian girl. I have to take my shirt off. I look like Hooters now. And she's taking pictures. They want before and after. I go, there's not going to be an after with these. And they measure me. I'm humiliated. So I start wearing the suit. I'm 3 weeks in, and the instructor usually has to do, there's a little iPod thing, and you have a pack here, and they just do this iPod, and you're fooling around with it and turning it up. And so I go to a yoga class, and the girl, Mari, did you show up? I told her to show up. She knew I was going to tell this story. That's why she didn't come. I'm in Mari's yoga class. She goes, I don't know how to use the iPod thing. Okay. I'll do it. I didn't know how to use it. I'm doing my down dog. I'm trying to mess with it. I'm doing my kitty litter. I'm doing messing with it. My cow pie, whatever the hell they're named. I'm messing with. All of a sudden, ah! I'm getting electrocuted. I can't move. The only thing on the ground is my right ass cheek. Ah! Turn it off. Mari runs over. I don't know. The button in the middle, the button. I'm trying. Oh my God. Ah! She told me, I was thinking I'd have to give you CPR and I did not want to do mouth to mouth and your old man breath. I go, well, I don't blame you. Shoot, my wife doesn't even kiss me anymore. Why would some yoga teacher, right? So finally it reset automatically and I'm just, I tell you, it was like having sleep paralysis and being struck by lightning at the same time. It freaked me out. So I walk out. I'm embarrassed. All the yoga ladies are staring at me. Like, he okay? Going, oh my gosh, this is humiliating. So I walk out. I get a cup of water. But you know what, you guys? I'm not a quitter. I went back in and finished that yoga class. But I never wore that suit again. That was it. Hold on. So people are going, oh, this suit changed my life. You know what? The only thing it changed was my underwear because I shit myself when I did that. I'm not kidding. But you know what, you guys? I'm feeling a lot better. No side effects. I don't have any side effects. I don't recommend wearing the EMS suit. No, don't do it. You know, yoga is good. That's good. But don't try the EMS suit. Okie doke. Hey, I really appreciate all you guys coming out. This was fun. Thank you very much. I'm not going to cry. I love you guys. What, Gonzalo? Mention the cake. So there's cake over here, a little bit left. Any other announcements while I'm here? Laura, you're good at these. Well, good morning, Santa Ana. This is Rick Laura. I'm doing announcements. Are you cheese whiz? Fucking, that was him. Every morning you guys had to hear that crap. I had to get hearing aids because of him. I can't see anything, so if you're waving at me, what? Yeah. Oh, okay, Joanne. Joanne taught with me. She was my department chair. Did you have some?
There's a new nickname for Glabb. We call him the urinator. Because I was a cheer coach for 4 years, and his wrestlers decided to put a bag full of urine in a paper bag and put it on the door, because you know where they have it closed now, but there was a door from the girls' PE into the wrestling room. And the door opens, and the guys thought it was going to fall on the girls when they came in, but it actually fell the other way. And they got, no, on your mat. So forever for years they called him the urinator. So that's his new nickname.
I didn't do that urine thing. They did. And Laura's going to try and nickname me Sparky right now because that EMS suit, no, not going to work. Yeah, don't nickname me Sparky. All right. Yeah, and then Froylan, he booby-trapped. We had a poor janitor. I don't know if you were killing, if you remember. We had this poor janitor, had a dent in the side of his head. He was sick all the time. And Froylan rigged up some kind of bucket of water. And when the janitor came, it fell on top of him. And you were so mean, Froylan. You were awful. All right, anything else? Did you guys want to do one more round of bingo and then dance? Okay, we'll do one more round of bingo and then we'll dance because I know a lot of these jacked up wrestlers aren't going to want to dance. Well, the Chumbawambas will. They'll dance. All Chumbawambas, please report. All right, Victor, you good? Thank you guys, love you.